Hey, Starfish of Fire, and I'm back. This time, a short little video where I'm going to try some of these chips. I've got some Pringles from Hot Ones, limited release. I'll tell you more about that in a moment. And then I've got the Cheetos Sweet Carolina Reaper version. And those are also limited release and limited where you can get them. So let's get right into it. Alright, so this first one here, now, okay, so let me tell you how this works. The Pringles chips, there's three of them. There's the classic, the Verde, what is this one? Actually, here we go. Los Calientes Verde, which is a sauce. And this one is the Los Calientes Rojo. Both of them have been featured on Hot Ones in the past. And this is the classic. So this is the first one we're going to start with. Now, here's the thing. These two you can find pretty much anywhere Pringles are sold. Pick them up at Walmart. This one you can only get at Circle K servos or gas stations, whatever you want to call them. And if you get all the Pringles they have at Circle K is buy two, get one free. Limited release, so if you like them, go ahead and pick them up while you can. We're going to get right into this. I have the classic... but I have the hot version of it. I have the Pepper X version. I have never tried the actual original classic. So let's have a good look at this. So it's got definitely coated a bit. Nice coating. It smells good. All right, let's give it a go. Okay. Sweet, mild. Really no heat. Good flavor though. That is a good flavor. I don't know. I don't bother looking at the ingredients. I like that. That's really good. I like the aftertaste too. There is a little heat on the back. It'd be like a 1 on my scale, but it's there just a little bit on the back side. Wonderful flavor though. If the sauce tastes like that, I'm definitely going to try it. I think they did a fairly good job, I think. Again, I haven't tried the sauce, but it tastes like a sauce. You know, it tastes like legit. Good job. Oh, and if you do the QR scan, I did this already. I don't know if it's already past time to do it, but I put in for it. You can win like a last dab little tin of chips version of Pringles, and they're only made like 400, so you might get lucky. You go through and you got to put in some information and boom, send it off. You can do it all on your phone. All right, so that's pretty good. Classic. Well, let's just set that aside right there. All right, the next one is that Los Calientes Verde. I like Verde sauces. Yes, and it has a... Ooh, okay. Now, I grew up in Sarasota, Florida. And what I thought of, smells, aromas, they can bring back memories. They connect to your olfactory nerves. It connects to a part of your brain that the rest of your sensory has to go through a couple other pathways. And the olfactory goes right to your brain, and it can stir up memories. This made me think of the beach. Oh, just a wonderful smell. Well, okay, so it's kind of a green look to it, the Verde. It's hard to see there, but there's a light green powder on there. Good flavor. Love the aroma. Okay, flavor is great. Definitely hints of Verde. That jalapeno freshness, sweetness, and just a slight bit of heat. This is a little bit more than one. It's pushing a 2. It's definitely got more recognizable heat. Just a sting on the tongue, just to let you know it's there. But great flavor. You know, I like the texture of Pringles in general, but I've never really come upon a Pringles that I really like. So far, these are ones And I might be biased because of the fact that I do hot sauce, but they did a good job of coming up with the flavor profile so far. And finally, the hot ones, Los Calientes Rojo, or so this is going to be red. And I have not tried that sauce either. I haven't tried any of the Los Calientes, I don't believe. Okay. Tomato. It's hard to tell. There's not much of an aroma going on there. Okay, coated in red. You can see a little bit of that maybe. Pretty dusted. Dusted and disgusted. Let's try it. Oh. Hold on. That has got some heat to it. Mm-mm. Well, well, well. And that's a lot of wells. Wow. Okay. It's got a sweetness. And it definitely tastes like peppers of some sort. It might be cayenne in there, I'm not sure. There's some pepper in there, but man, I'm telling you, I don't know if there's extract in this or what. But it's decent heat. In fact, I'm going to go out on a limb, and not a limb, I'm going to say this one, this is probably the hottest chip that I've tried that has been commercially released to the masses. I mean, generally, even though you get the fiery, like the fiery version of these, yeah, they're not that hot. This one is stinging the tongue. This is packing heat. This would I put at a 2 to 3 on the heat level. I'd just say a solid 3 because my tongue is stinging right now. Hey, if you like hot chips, I don't think you're going to find much hotter than that. I could be wrong, but this is Cheetos. They're not chips, and these aren't chips. They're crisp. I don't know if you know the history of that, but when Pringles first came out, I believe in the 60s, they got sued by some companies that were putting out potato chips. I don't remember which ones in particular. But they were saying that because they weren't actually chips, like just cutting potatoes and frying them, and so they actually lost and had to change the name to Crisps. Well, they still sold, they were very popular, and that's what scared the chip companies at the time because they were out competing them. And so they sued them for not legitimately being, but what they do is they crush it up into a powder and then they make it into this crisp. So it actually says on there, I believe somewhere, crisps. Yeah, potato crisps. They can't say chips by law, believe it or not. Look it up. Swear to God. I know more about chips than anyone I know. No, I'm just kidding. A little Donnie Baker. Alright, so these Cheetos, Flamin' Hot, Sweet Carolina Reaper. Now, I did see, and let me double check. Yes, I looked on here and I did see, as a matter of fact, there's actual, yep, Carolina Reaper in here. It's in the middle of the pack towards the bottom, but I'm not going to go through all these ingredients. Enriched corn flour, blah, blah, blah. But there are real Carolina Reaper powder. Carolina Reaper pepper. That's all it says. I'm assuming it's a powder. Alright, so we're going to move these up over here. And we're going to go ahead and try these. Okay. Alright, now they look like the fiery ones that they make. They were very coated. Alright. Hey. They're sweet, cheesy, there's some heat going on here. Give it a second. Carolina Reapers build. Okay. Now I see what's going on here. I really enjoy the flavor. I'll be honest. I know I might seem biased. Of course I'm biased. But these taste so much better than the regular hot ones that they make of these. You know, the fire, whatever they call them, fiery something. I've had them once. Didn't really care for the flavor of them though. These have a good flavor. They're slightly sweet. You know, the heat, it's there. It's a 2, maybe pushing 3. I don't think it's as hot as these, to be honest. However, it's a different type of heat. I don't think that, other than I don't know if there's extract in here or what, but these actually have Carolina Reaper, and you can tell the difference. While it doesn't have an overwhelming heat, it has a, well, it's good that they said sweet Carolina Reaper, because it does have a sweetness, and I like them. These are really snackable. Wow. Okay. Well, here's the thing about these. Only at limited select Walmarts and for a limited time. But I found them near me. I found them down 2.5 hours south at a Walmart. I bought 4 bags because here's the thing. Fools are selling these on eBay for $15 to $20 a bag at some point, and people are buying them for that. I bought 4 bags at $4 a piece, 8.5 ounces. I was thinking about, you know, doing wallet extractions from anyone willing to pay that amount of money. I don't know. I'll probably just keep them and eat them because I don't feel like. I mean, it's probably because of supply and demand. There's probably somewhere in the country where you can't readily get these, and people are willing to pay the price to get them, to try them, and they're good. I definitely will snack on these. This is going to last me a while anyway. But yeah, check out your local Walmart. That's the only place they're selling them, is select Walmarts. The only place you can find them. Good, really good flavor. Again, not as hot as these, but it's worth it. And they definitely taste better than the other hot ones, as far as I'm concerned, the Cheeto version. Alright, so we tried some nice chips today. Alright, so I have some other chips I want to try, but not just yet. I'm going to do a separate video. Look at this. This is from Inferno Candy Co. And it is the second round of part deux samples in a box. Not dick in a box, sample in a box. And basically, it's going to be samples of some of their chips. I don't remember how many. There's maybe, probably less than a dozen. I don't remember. We're going to get into these in a separate video. But more chips, more fun. And these are definitely not for the faint of heart, I can tell you that. I have gotten many products from Inferno Candy Co. And some of those I have not been able to finish. They have been so overwhelmingly hot. I mean, I'm serious. Like, cramp your stomach hot. But I think it's cool to get a sample box so you can just try a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Try the flavor, see what you like, and if you like something, get a big bag of it. Instead of just getting a big bag and being like, oh man, this is too overwhelming. This is a sample box, so you can pick what you like. We'll be doing that in our next video. In the meantime, check these out. Remember what I said? Anywhere, Circle K, and Walmart, select Walmarts. Limited time release, go get them. Starfish at Fire. I hope you enjoy your day, and I'm out.